So in today's video, we'll be talking about 3 stocks that I'll be buying for November 2020 on my Robinhood portfolio. So before we jump into the portfolio, anything that you guys need will be in the links in the description. I know you guys like some free stocks for anybody that's brand new. If you guys want to see my entire portfolio, links are all going to be down there so you guys can check it out at your convenience. Don't forget to drop me a like if you're down there as well. So today is actually November 11th, 2020. I'm a few days late in making this video. My portfolio on Robinhood is sitting at just under $63,000. My portfolio has been growing pretty crazy over the last few months. Over the last week, I'm up about $4,000. That's probably the most amount of my portfolio has ever gained in such a short amount of period and time. But let's just jump through here. 1 month, 4,000. 3 month year, 11,500. 1 year here, 13,700, 28% gains, and on all time here, I'm up almost 31%. So I'm doing pretty good. It's not the greatest results. You know, I've seen a lot of other YouTubers making a lot more, and you know, I'm not a professional in any capacity here. I'm just like a retail investor, just trying to get the best deals and trying to just do my best. So let's take a look at the entire portfolio for a quick overview. Gap, I have about 900 shares. ExxonMobil, I have about 200 shares. So here we go. We have SPHD, I have about 200 shares there. We have Realty Income, 100 shares. So AT&T was the company that I was buying all of November. I invested roughly about $1,000 in AT&T in November. And currently we are sitting at, let's take a look at some of the stats here. 200 shares. Average cost is $29.55. Market value, $5,700, with a portfolio diversity of about 10%. So I'm heavily invested in AT&T when it comes to this portfolio, and I'm not looking to add any more at this time because my goal was to own 200 shares and then move on to the next company in the portfolio, which I'm undervalued in, or I find more undervalued. So when it comes to AT&T, some of the companies that I was looking at, Morningstar is saying that the fair value is roughly around $37. And if we take a look at my Finbox tool here, Finbox giving it a fair value of $34.51 with a 20% upside. Uncertainty is very low. AT&T is one of those companies where, you know, I'm not worried about it. And right now, I'm just planning to hold my position for the rest of the month at 200 shares. When it comes to December, maybe I'll add more, just depending on what I find undervalued in this portfolio. So AT&T, the number one stock that I would be buying for November, just because I bought over $1,000 worth in November. So these are the other companies in my portfolio. We have Starbucks, 30 shares, Square, 14 shares, Apple, 18 shares, Nike, 15 shares, PSEC, 300 shares, AT&T, 100 shares, and Lemonade here all the way at the bottom at 16.5 shares. So the other 2 companies that I was trying to buy more of for November is Square and Lemonade. So these companies, if you've been following the channel now, these are not unfamiliar to you guys. Square is a company that I was trying to buy a lot more of, but they've just been on a crazy run over the last 3 months. So when it comes to Square, there's been a lot of updates since the last time I talked about it on the channel. Square, they're heavily invested in Bitcoin. Over the last month, I think they invested about $50 million. Let's take a look at the cryptocurrency prices. So this is the coin market cap. Bitcoin is worth right now $15,685. It is up 13% over the last 7 days. You know, when I first started investing in Bitcoin back in 2017, I think I got in at around like $10,000 to $12,000. You know, I'm not saying that I own a lot of Bitcoin, but this is very similar to what was happening back then. The bull run of 2017, that was a crazy time to be in cryptocurrency. And for some reason, I feel like this is a little bit different. The bull run that's happening now is a little bit different just because of the economic situation that's going on. So just because I know that the Cash App and Square, they've been invested in Bitcoin ever since 2017 and onward. So they've been able to pick up Bitcoin at a lot lower price than when I bought in. So I bought in, it was like 12, 14,000. Over the last, few years, Bitcoin has seen a dip all the way to $3,000. So on Cash App, you can actually buy Bitcoin and sell Bitcoin. And I think this is going to be a big revenue stream. From everything that I'm looking at, from all the Bitcoin news, this is a little bit different than when I first originally bought in 2017. So this is some of the reasons why I'm purchasing more Square this month. There's just a bullish case for cryptocurrency again. And just because Square is heavily invested in Bitcoin. So when it comes to Square, we are seeing a Morningstar report that's saying a fair value of $78. So according to that, Square is a bit overvalued. When it comes to Finbox, they are giving Square a value of about $173 with a negative 5% upside. Uncertainty is medium. So when it comes to Square, I'm not going to be going all in on Square all at one time. I'll just be buying a little bit every single week. And if the price dips a little bit lower, definitely I'll be buying in a lot more. Lastly, we have Lemonade. Lemonade, their earning call just came out yesterday, and we're sitting at Lemonade sitting at $62.46. So Lemonade has been very volatile over the last 3 months. I like to buy Lemonade at roughly around $50 if I can. Currently, my average cost is $58.99, 16.5 shares. I like to do option trading on Lemonade. I like to buy puts on it, but that's another topic for another video. So like I said earlier, Lemonade, they just came out with their earnings call, and they're doing better than expected. And they're still a new company. There's going to be a lot of volatility with this one. Lemonade is one of the newest acquisitions in the portfolio. So my target for November and going forward as well is to own about 100 shares of Square and 100 shares of Lemonade. I know those two companies, they're growth stocks. They're a lot different than dividend stocks. And so I just have to, there's going to be a lot of growing pains just because I don't know that much about growth stocks. But I'll be dollar cost averaging, not going to be rushing it in. I never try to rush in on any investments. I don't, fall for the hype. I know a lot of you guys out there, you guys might see some hype. I fell for the same type of tricks. It's called the fear of missing out. And I just don't do that anymore. I'm pretty conservative with my investments, and I'm going to be slowly buying these companies and these shares into my portfolio. So if you guys want to watch more from me, go check out these videos here about dividend investing, real estate investing. I also talk about that as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification, and I'll check you guys out in the next video.